Mobile internet is something more and more people are seeing as an essential in a campervan, motorhome or caravan, and whether it's for working, keeping in touch with family, researching places to stay, or for watching TV and videos, you want it to work as best as possible. We've tried out a lot of top-end solutions like 5G routers or Starlink satellite internet, but these are probably over the top for a lot of people. So today we have something for those that want a good quality, super simple to install and reasonably priced 4G solution that's ideal for use in a van. So keep watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos on everything campervan and motorhome related, from solar to water, heating to gadgets, tyres to trips. If you like this video, please do hit the thumbs up, it really does help me to know what you like, and you can ask any questions or give feedback in the comments. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos, please hit the subscribe button and clicking the bell will give you a notification when a new video goes live. Finally, if you do decide to hit the thumbs down, it would be great if you could also leave a comment so I know what you didn't like. In this video, we're going to look at the latest InHand CR202 router from our friends at solwise.co.uk, which really could have been designed specifically for use in a campervan, caravan or motorhome. We'll look at the features it has that we think perfectly match what you want from an in-van internet solution, and we'll try it out in areas both with a good signal and with little to no signal available on a phone. And we'll see how it performs. We'll also be trying it out with this Poynting Puck2 external antenna, and one lucky viewer will get to win both the CR202 and the Poynting Puck in our giveaway later in the video. So let's get on with it. InHand routers are now part of the wide range of 4G and 5G routers that Solwise supply, along with a wide range of external antennas. And we're very lucky to be able to provide 10% discount off everything from solwise.co.uk, simply by entering ExploreVan at the checkout. The InHand CR202 is a value for money 4G mobile router with loads of features that make it ideal for use in a van. Our 10% discount brings that down to just under £100, which makes it one of the lower cost routers we've used. Coupled with the well-known and reliable Poynting Puck2, you can get the pair for just over £150, and that should give us everything we need for a simple and reliable internet on the road. Let's start by looking at the features we see as essential and ideal for an in-van mobile internet solution and how the CR202 matches up. The first essential is power. We need to be able to power it off-grid easily, and being powered from USB-C, that gives us loads of options and makes it really simple to power it from a 12-volt leisure battery. We also want it to be low power to give us as little drain as possible on our power sources. We'll see later in our test that it uses around 1 to 2 watts, which is nice and frugal on the power front. With most budget mobile internet routers being just category 4, which is pretty low tech now and doesn't leverage the benefit of aggregating multiple cellular bands when they're available, it's great to see the CR202 is category 6, making it more capable than others in good coverage areas. We see external antenna connections as an essential, and the CR202 has 2x2 Mimo connections, and these are SMA connectors with their positive screw. Many low-cost routers have TS9 connections, which are not great because we've had a few break, the push-fit design is prone to vibrate loose in a vehicle, and to use a good quality antenna that usually come with standard as SMA connectors, you have to use an adapter that's an extra point of failure, poor connection and signal strength loss. A bit more of a nice to have is the unit being small, which the CR202 is, and light. It comes with a wall bracket, which makes it great for a more permanent installation and to keep it safe. And a special bonus feature, if you like, is its built-in battery that allows it to be simply taken mobile with no power connection at all for a claimed up to 8 hours. However, in our tests it lasted over 12 hours. It also comes with a great 3-year warranty, which exceeds most on the market. All in all, spec-wise, it seems to tick all the boxes and more. So let's have a closer look at it. In the box, we have the unit itself and a wall mounting bracket, the really simple instructions to get it up and running, some on-unit antennas, a USB-C power charging lead, an Ethernet lead, a USB-C mains power unit, and even some screws to use with the mounting bracket. Taking a closer look at the unit, we've got 4 indicator LEDs, 2 optional to use Ethernet connectors, the SIM slot protected under a removable cover, the USB-C socket and the power switch. Those on-unit antennas, if you want to use them, just screw straight onto the SMA antenna connections. And here you can see we can power up the unit with no power connected using its onboard battery. While we're talking about power, let's see what it takes. Here it's taking around 5 watts while it's charging. If we switch it on whilst it's still charging, that jumps to just over 6 watts. But once fully charged, it drops to between 1 and 2 watts, and this is with one device connected by Wi-Fi streaming live TV. So as a guide for those looking to run it from a 12 volt system, that's a rough average of 0.125 amps at 12 volts. So in 24 hours of continuous usage, you might expect to see in the region of 3 ampere hours capacity used from your leisure battery. Now let's get on with looking at how it performs for providing internet speed. As a baseline, we've got our phone inside the van in a reasonable signal area. We can see it's connected by 4G+, which means it's aggregating multiple bands, and as it's got a category 18 modem, we'd expect it to perform pretty well. And we see 17.6 megabits per second down, but just 0.8 megabits per second up. Now we're going to try the CR202 with its on-unit antennas, remembering it has a Cat6 modem, meaning theoretically it can actually aggregate less bands than the phone. We do see a lower but still respectable 11.2 megabits per second download, but a significantly improved 5.19 megabits per second upload. But the CR202 comes into its own because of those external antenna connections. So with an external antenna, we see the best download speed of all the tests at 24.4 megabits per second and the best upload speed at 8.23 megabits per second. We like to get away from civilization, but what that often means is no 4G mobile internet, especially if you're just using your phone. Well, while we're here, let's see how the InHand router helps us to deal with that. So firstly, using our phone in the van, we can see that whilst it is connected to the network, there is no data throughput at all, and it fails the speed test. With its on-unit antennas, the CR202 gives us a connection to the network, and we get a connection to the internet with 1.34 megabits per second download and 0.58 upload. Connecting it to the external antenna improves that further to 1.94 megabits per second download and 2.86 upload. Being a low-cost model makes the CR202 really easy to set up. Simply sticking a SIM card and switching it on allowed us to get up and running, using the Wi-Fi connection name and password on the back of the unit. But for those that want to delve a bit deeper, it has a surprising level of configurability, allowing VPNs, customised routing and monitoring of cellular signal, amongst lots of other features. So overall, what do we think? Well, if you're looking at a great value for money, low cost solution, we genuinely can't think of any other model that ticks all the boxes that the CR202 does, making it perfect for use in a van. As we've seen, it's performed well and is a great solution to travelling in areas particularly with low mobile coverage, especially when coupled with a good quality external antenna. Being an individual item rather than a package, you get to pick how much you want to spend on an antenna, and as an example, here's our pick of 3 options. The Poynting Puck2 is great value, performs well, is low profile and has a huge amount of attachment options. If you want to spend a bit more to get better signals, then the Poynting Mimo 3-12 is a perfect match for the CR202 for even more increased performance. But if you want to future-proof your choice of antenna, say you may want to consider upgrading to one of the more advanced routers with a 4x4 antenna connection, it's not much more to get the new Poynting Mimo 4.4, which you can use with just 2 connections on the CR202, but have it ready for that router upgrade in the future. You can find our reviews of all these antennas linked in the video description. Remember, you can get 10% discount on all of them from solwise.co.uk. But now, let's get on with that giveaway. Thanks to solwise.co.uk, we're giving away this CR202 and Poynting Puck2. Unfortunately, the giveaway is only available to viewers with a UK delivery address. All you have to do to enter is hit the like button, pop a comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. The giveaway will close on Sunday the 16th of February 2025 at 10 PM UK time, when we'll pick one comment at random and make contact with the viewer to arrange to get the CR202 and Poynting Puck to them. You can find full terms and conditions in the video description. Thanks for watching our video, and as always, if you have any questions or feedback, please pop them in the comments below. If you find the video useful, please like, share and consider subscribing.